Kunle the Olofofo specialist, Olori Owo Titilayo, the sharpshooter himself. Doki, ẹ má fi hailing pa mí now. Anyway, Doki, thank you. You've been very, very supportive. From how you advise me, say, make sure, say, Titi genotype na AA, since my genotype na AS, to how you support us for our wedding, to the free medical support we don't get from you 247. Baba, you too much. No qualms, Kunle. We try. Anyway, how is Titi doing and how is she coping with the pregnancy? Hope she's regular with her antenatal visits. Doki, she's fine, no? And trust me now, antenatal visits they regular. And sometimes I dey even follow her to make sure see myself they informed. Make her not just leave her to dey handle the pregnancy alone. Baba, you understand now? That's good to know. Hey, Doki, that reminds me. One time while I follow my wife go antenatal, I overhear some nurses they gist about one woman wey nearly die with her pikin because say she no gree for CS for the private hospital from where she won't go deliver. I say I go ask you about her. Aha! Gist merchant, Baba. There is no time you show up here without one gist or the other for me. With this your hyperactive antenna for ears. Baba, free me, Jare. No be how I take learn from you all the time with that. Anyway, I hear say the woman no gree for CS when they tell her say she no go fit born natural, say maybe her pelvis small or something like that. Now so the woman labor till she tire, she no fit push again. In fact, by the time when she reach general, then talk say the pikin don almost die for her belle. And in fact, by the time they na the surgery where she dey run from, now they still do. And when they born the pikin, they talk say the pikin no quick cry and say the pikin itself is dey critical condition now, even with the mama joint itself. Familiar sad story. But first, Kunle, part of the problem that needs to be addressed is this thinking that vaginal birth is natural and surgical delivery is unnatural. Desirable as it may be for a woman to deliver vaginally, surgical delivery has saved countless lives, both mothers and babies, and is a safe and acceptable means of delivery that a pregnant mother can even opt for voluntarily. Doki, no be big deal to born by CS. Many people no see am like that too. Now like course people see am. If then they tell them say they go do CS, now no be my portion you go dey hear, and I be Hebrew woman. And the next thing we then go dey tell you with that too. Yes, Kunle. You see this Hebrew woman thing, besides the fact that it is a misunderstanding of what is written in the Bible, it has led to countless deaths and handicap of babies and even mothers. But Doki, seriously, why a woman go ask for CS to deliver her pikin? Well, a woman could choose that she doesn't want to experience the pain of labor. Ask a woman who has been in labor how serious the pain is, and she'll tell you, woe betide you if you are holding hands with a woman in labor. She will most likely squeeze and almost crush your hands because of the intensity of the pain. For others, they don't want any stories about complication of vaginal delivery. They just want their babies out simple without stress. Okay, Doki. So even normal, vaginal delivery, if we get problem, I think say now only CS we suppose fear pass. Anyway, those wey no come ask for CS nko, which reasons fit dey wey Doki go talk say make dem do CS to born the pikin? Well, currently there are several possible reasons. A woman with a small birth canal or a big baby can be advised to have a surgical delivery. Also, a woman who has a high blood pressure in pregnancy would likely be advised to have a surgical delivery because of the risk of her blood pressure going to very dangerous levels during labor. In addition, a baby that is not correctly positioned with the head facing down is likely not going to be able to pass through the birth canal, and in such situations, a surgical delivery is advised. Another possible reason is when the placenta is placed downwards towards the birth canal, and in that case there is a risk of severe bleeding if the woman is to attempt to deliver vaginally. Again, if a doctor has any reason to think that the baby is not doing well in the womb and may have complications if delivered vaginally, a surgical delivery could be advised. Now, wow, okay, Doki, So wetin fit happen to woman wey refuse CS on top all this matter? Wetin fit happen to am abi her pikin? Well, Kunle, the answers are obvious. But let's talk about the damage to the mothers first. Doki, trust me now, I dey follow you steadily. For mothers, a forced vaginal delivery can lead to several complications, including serious injury to the birth canal, severe bleeding, and convulsions if the woman's blood pressure goes dangerously high. And the woman can die or have permanent disability from these complications. Doki, na wow. So na serious risk these women dey take when they refuse CS? Yes, Kunle, there is more. But let me add one condition like that is not as common as it used to be. We call it vesicovaginal fistula. Doki, I trust you now. You must intimidate me with all this your medical grammar. Anyway, I know say you go explain, sha. Sure, Kunle. You see, in that big grammar condition, because of a prolonged labor, the baby's head has been pressing for so long on the bladder, and as a result, the wall of the bladder breaks down, creating an abnormal communication between the bladder and the vagina. The resultant effect is that urine just keeps leaking into the vagina freely, and this condition requires surgical correction. Oh boy, na serious matter o. Na to dey smell wee all over the place be that o. Anyway, sha, pikin nko? Well, Kunle, a major concern for a baby in a woman who refuses surgical delivery is a condition we call perinatal asphyxia. Doki, ẹ má ṣe mí léṣe now. Wetin you talk? Sorry, Kunle, I will break it down. You see, when a woman's labor is prolonged, due to some events that occur, there can be a serious reduction in how much oxygen that gets to the baby's brain, causing brain injury, such that by the time the baby is born, the brain is too injured to signal for the baby to start breathing normally, or the lungs could be injured as well due to reduced oxygen or due to infection as a result of prolonged drainage of water that we call liquor, or even bleeding. Besides the fact that the baby can die either in the womb, shortly after delivery, or within days to weeks, for babies that survive this serious injury to the brain, they develop something that we refer to as cerebral palsy, which causes serious disability, with the child unable to walk normally, talk normally, or even, carry out regular activities. Such children often live dependent lives throughout their lives because of the irreversible damage to the brain. Oh boy, Hebrew woman, the weeping woman here. Yes, Kunle, sadly so. But truthfully, a lot of the cases that we see in our part of the world are due to women trying to deliver their babies at home or under the supervision of these unregistered, untrained quack auntie nurse adugbo. Those people bite more than they can chew and often leave mothers and their children with irreparable damage. Doki, you and this your auntie nurse adugbo them, they don't enter am for your hand. Anyway, Doki, you make sense, die. Now they advise pregnant women then to book for registered public or private hospitals, and to dey listen to the advice of their doctor when they advise them whether na vagina abi na CS. Yes, Kunle, you listen well, and as per your specialty, Olofofo, I'm sure that you can help spread the message very well. Doki, you will just dey take style suck me small sha. Anyway, sha, I accept my title as long as they make me get better health information from you. Yes, so Kunle the Olofofo specialist, investigative journalist extraordinaire. Na me be that, Doki. Make I declare, Titi don dey flash me, make I sharply go resume husband and daddy to be duties. Kunle the champion, Olori Owo Titilayo, the sharpshooter himself. Help me greet her. Doki, she go here.